By the time you notice, it's already worked. Gaslighting, moving goalposts, love bombing. These aren't just therapy buzzwords, they're weapons, and most people don't see them coming. Here are 7 manipulation tactics you'll miss until it's too late. Number 1, gaslighting. That never happened. You're too sensitive. You're imagining things. They deny your reality until you doubt your own memory. You start apologizing for things you didn't do. That's not conflict resolution, that's psychological warfare. Let me break this down. Gaslighting starts small. Tiny denials, minor distortions. You must have misheard me. I never said that. You second-guess yourself. Maybe you did mishear. Maybe you're overreacting. Maybe you're the problem. They plant seeds of doubt, one at a time. Weeks later, you don't trust your own perception. You ask them what happened, because you can't remember. They tell you, their version, not yours, and you believe them, because you've been trained not to trust yourself. This isn't accidental. This is strategic. They want you dependent on their version of reality, on their approval, on their validation. You become a puppet, and they hold the strings. Real example, Mark and Jessica. Jessica confronts Mark about flirting with a coworker. Mark laughs. "You're crazy." "I was being friendly," Jessica insists. Mark doubles down. "You're paranoid. Your friends told me you're becoming obsessive." Jessica checks with friends. They haven't said anything. Mark lied to isolate her, to make her question her sanity. This is gaslighting, and it's more common than you think. Number 2, moving goalposts. You meet their expectations, so they raise them. You work overtime, they want weekends too. You apologize, they want more apologies. The finish line moves every time you get close, so you never win, you just keep running. Here's how this plays out. Your boss says, "Hit this target, you'll get promoted." You hit it. Now the target is higher. We need to see consistency for 6 months. You deliver 6 months. Now it's budget constraints. You're always chasing, never arriving. This happens in relationships too. Your partner says, "If you stopped doing X, we'd be happy." You stop. Now it's, "Well, you also need to fix Y." You fix Y. Now it's, "Is this still an issue?" You're constantly trying to earn love, but love isn't earned, it's given. If you're always trying to prove your worth, you're not in a relationship, you're in a test. And the test has no end. Number 3, love bombing. First week, constant texts, gifts. "You're my soulmate. Too much, too fast." It feels amazing. Then the switch flips. Suddenly you're not special. You're burdensome. You chase that initial high. You'll do anything to get it back. That's the trap. Love bombing isn't love, it's investment. They invest heavily up front, creating emotional debt. When they pull back, you feel obligated to repay, to earn back that initial affection. So you give more, you compromise more, you tolerate behavior you'd never accept otherwise, because you're chasing the person they pretended to be, not the person they actually are. Real example, Sarah and Jake. Jake sent Sarah flowers daily for 2 weeks, texted her good morning, good night, checked in midday, called her his dream girl, planned their future. 3 weeks in, he stopped. Texts went from hourly to daily to weekly. When Sarah asked what was wrong, "You're being clingy, I need space." Sarah started trying harder, texting more, giving more, chasing the person who no longer existed. That's love bombing, and it's emotional abuse. Number 4, silent treatment. You cross them, they vanish. No texts, no calls, no explanation. You're left guessing what you did wrong. You apologize for things you didn't do just to end the silence. It's not boundaries, it's punishment. The silent treatment isn't about needing space. It's about control. It's about making you anxious, making you scramble, making you desperate for resolution. Healthy boundaries look like this. "I'm upset. I need an hour to cool off. Then we can talk." Silent treatment looks like this. Nothing. No explanation, no timeline, no communication, just silence. And your anxiety spiking. You start replaying every interaction. What did I say? What did I do? How do I fix this? You become obsessed with their silence. And when they finally respond, you're so relieved you'll agree to anything. That's the goal. They train you to fear silence, so you'll do what it takes to avoid it. Number 5, triangulation. They compare you to others. "My ex never did this. Jane agrees with me." They create a rival you can't see. You start competing for their approval. You're not in a relationship, you're in an auction. Triangulation introduces a third party into your dynamic. Sometimes it's real, sometimes it's invented. My coworker thinks I should break up with you. Your friend told me you're toxic. Everyone says you're overreacting. Who is everyone? You don't know, but you start doubting yourself. Maybe you are the problem. Maybe they're right. Or maybe the manipulator is lying. Maybe everyone is just them, alone, inventing opinions to make you feel isolated, to make you feel wrong. This works because humans are social creatures. We crave group validation. We fear social rejection. Triangulation exploits that fear by making you feel like the outsider, the problem, the one everyone disagrees with. So you try harder to win them back, to win everyone back. But everyone doesn't exist. It's just the manipulator, pulling strings. Number 6, DARVO, deny, attack. Reverse victim and offender. You confront them about hurting you, they deny it. Attack your character, then claim they're the victim. Now you're apologizing for being hurt. That's not accountability, that's reversal. Let me walk you through this. You say, you hurt my feelings when you yelled at me. They say, I didn't yell, you're too sensitive. Deny. Actually, you yell all the time. You're the abusive one. Attack. Now I'm sitting here crying because you're accusing me. Reverse. Suddenly you're comforting them for the thing they did to you. This is DARVO, and it's devastatingly effective because it flips the script so completely. You end up apologizing for their behavior, and they walk away feeling justified. This happens in workplaces too. You report harassment. Your boss says, you're misinterpreting things. You're creating a hostile environment. Now I'm the one being harassed by your false accusations. You back down because now you're the problem. That's DARVO, and it protects abusers. Number 7, future faking. We'll get married next year. I'll change after this job. They paint a beautiful future to tolerate a terrible present, but the future never comes. It's just carrots on a stick. Future faking is making promises you don't intend to keep someone invested in a relationship that's not working. I'll stop drinking after the holidays. We'll move in together once I get promoted. I'll start therapy next month. Next month comes, nothing changes, you ask. They say, not the right time. Let's wait until things settle down. But things never settle because they don't want them to. They want you waiting, hoping, investing. Because as long as you're invested in the future, you'll tolerate the present, no matter how bad it gets. So how do you spot these early? Watch actions, not words. Do they take accountability, or do they reverse it? Do they respect boundaries, or do they punish you for them? Do they consistently show up, or do they vanish then love bomb? Trust patterns, not promises. And if you see these red flags, don't try to fix them. Run, because manipulators don't change, they just get better at hiding it. Here's the hard truth most people miss. You can't save a manipulator, you can only save yourself. They won't change because you love them more. They won't change because you explain it better. They won't change because you give them another chance. They change when they want to, not when you want them to. And most don't want to, because manipulation works. It gets them what they want, without effort, without accountability, without change. So they keep doing it, to you, to others, until someone wise enough to see it, walks away. Be that person. Walk away. Not angrily, not dramatically, just firmly. You deserve better than manipulation. You deserve honesty, respect, consistency, not games, not traps, not mind games. Real relationships don't require you to earn love. They give it freely, consistently, honestly. If you're constantly questioning your sanity, if you're apologizing for things you didn't do, if you're chasing someone who keeps moving, that's not love, that's manipulation, and you can walk away from it. You don't need their permission. You don't need their validation. You just need to choose yourself over and over again until it sticks, until you remember who you are. Outside their control, outside their games. Just you, whole, real, free. That's the goal, not fixing them, freeing yourself. Subscribe for more psychology secrets, and if you want to create your own awareness videos, check out Frame Loop. Link in description. It's what I use to make these videos. Faceless, automated, powerful. Try it, you might like it.